Just walk us through what it's like from your perspective. I know we did what we did. What the hell is he doing? Sign the contract. No one else
Well,
wants
you
it.
told him you told him you didn't want him.
I got to a point. I'll tell you exactly what I said.
I don't want Ryan Fitzpatrick now. Get him out of here.
I'll say exactly what I said since
down.
we're sitting here man to man.
Yeah.
It got to a point, and I happen to be a Jet fan, where I said, if he's not going to sign the contract, I'm done with him. Who's my quarterback? Because it went on for so long, and whether we got right information or wrong, it got to the point where enough's enough. Training camp started. If he doesn't want to sign it, his right not to sign it, let's move on with who our quarterback's going to be. From your perspective, what was it like sitting out for a couple months with all the reports out there every day about you, about how much money it was, and the fact that you didn't sign the deal? Walk us through your perspective on that.
It was tough. The hardest thing for me, the he said, she said stuff in the media, but I was still here. My kids were in school here. And so as OTAs were going on and mini camp, I was 10 minutes away, just kind of sitting there and fielding calls and texts, from Brandon or Deck or Mangold or whoever, but not being able to come in. And so to me, that was the hardest part, as well as, always, whether it was ESPN or whatever, I was always kind of the hot button topic.
Right.
And I don't necessarily want to always be in the limelight like that, and it wasn't really for a positive thing. So that was hard, but, it ended up working out in the end. I just, so to let you know, like that initial contract offer, like just who I am, I'm not going to accept a deal that I was going to be paid backup money for the next 2 years after this year. I mean, that's not who I am as a player, and I wouldn't want to play with anybody that signed that deal. So,
were you willing to not play?
No, I mean, I definitely would have played. And I wanted to be here, and so I'm glad it didn't come to sitting out of training camp and waiting. And I think we got the right deal done, and we got it done before that first team meeting.
Well, you said about 6 weeks ago that you would take $12 million in 1 year. You said that. And but they still hadn't gotten Mo Wilk done. So you obviously are smart enough to understand the salary cap, the ramifications, and who can fit under, who can't fit under, and what kind of money you think you're worth, and what kind of money that they think that they can pay. So I would imagine while it's frustrating, there's also a tinge of realism there, understanding what the situation was.
Yeah, definitely. And my agent, he did a great job as well, just keeping me informed with some of that stuff and walking through all the different scenarios and the whys and the hows. But like I said, we got it done. It's behind us now, and we're moving forward.